Hey everybody, it's David Bradley, training facilitator and coach with Grant Cardone. Today I am bringing you 3 Coach Call Nuggets. That's right, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 Coach Call Nuggets. So this will be the longest Coach Call Nugget we've ever done so far. So if you need to push pause real quick, go get a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom, grab a notepad for sure, because I'm going to be dropping some nuggets that you may want to be writing down. And because this is going to be the longest Coach Call Nugget we've done so far to this point, you may need to figure out if you should even stick around. So if you're a business owner, this is for you. If you're a sales manager with a sales team, definitely for you. If you're a salesperson just getting started, for sure this is for you. Or if you're a person in sales, you've been doing it for a little bit and maybe last month wasn't quite the month you had hoped it to be, this is definitely for you, okay? So fasten your seatbelts, because here we go. If you have made the decision to 10x your business or to 10x your sales, these are the 3 things you must be doing. Okay, number 1, you got to get and then stay out of obscurity. That's the first thing. Number 2, you need to build yourself a pandemic-proof pipeline. Okay. Third thing you got to be doing is you got to look to serve others and solve problems. Those are the 3 things. Now, I know what you're thinking. None of that's new. Tell me something I didn't know, Dave. You're 100% correct, and I agree with you fully. Okay, none of that. None of this is new. This isn't anything new, okay? Here's what it is, though. These are tried, true, proven tactics, techniques, and strategies that Grant Cardone used to go from flying Southwest to having his own jet. And if they work for him, they will work for you, because success is like any other skill. Duplicate the successful actions of others, and you too can be successful. I've been studying Grant's content since 2003, came to work with him in 2011, I've been coaching his clients since 2020. So trust me when I tell you this stuff works. So let's break it down. Number 1, get and stay out of obscurity, okay? Grant says this: if they don't know you, they cannot flow you. Okay, any business, your first problem is obscurity. You have to get out of obscurity. That's a business of 1, 100, 100,000, 1 million. You got a business, you got to get out of obscurity. You want to grow your business, you need to get attention for your business, okay? This means that making sure that people, not only do they know about you and they know who you are and they know what you do, but when it comes time for them to do that thing that you do, that they don't forget about you, that you're the only person on their mind. You're the dominant force. You occupy space in their brain. So when it's time to do whatever it is that you do, they think of you. They call you first. The problem for most businesses and salespeople is that they don't know how to get and keep attention, and so they disappear in the customer's mind, okay? And when you take a look at these successful companies that are in business, they got the attention game down so well that even if the product's inferior, they still get the business. But that's not you, because you got a great product and a great service, and you are great, so all you got to do is understand and know the steps to getting out of and then staying out of obscurity. Step number 2, you got to build and then maintain a pandemic-proof pipeline. Get and stay out of obscurity requires you to build and maintain a pandemic-proof pipeline. In Grant's book, If You're Not First, You're Last, New York Times bestseller, by the way, Grant gives us proven strategies for us to weather any economic storm that's brought on by recession, contraction, even a global pandemic. The stuff that Grant used to get through 2007, 2008 is the exact same stuff we used to thrive in 2020. Not just survive 2020, barely survive, thrive in 2020, okay? The solution to all problems in sales, as Grant teaches, is a full pipeline. The purpose of a full pipeline is to position yourself and your business to create your own economy, okay? So you want some homework right away? Go look up the etymology or the history of that word economy and where it came from, and you'll understand exactly what we mean. You want to create an economy that is independent of whatever's going on out here. So just a little tip on how to do this effectively. Prospecting must become your number 1 priority, and if it is not, then let's get it there like right now, okay? If you're not with a customer, you need to be looking for one. I learned that valuable lesson from a buddy of Grant's. His name is Howard Tenenbaum. Look up Howard. He's an awesome dude, okay? If you're not with a customer, you must be looking for one. This is a lesson I've carried with me my entire career in sales, okay? Prospecting and follow-up, you got to schedule it, okay? That's another tip that you can put into practice right now. Schedule it, put it on your calendar. This is the non-negotiable time that those things get done. Okay, third part of prospecting, the third little tip I'm gonna give you real fast is building and maintaining relationships. Your power base, you gotta nurture it, you gotta massage it. It should be in a constant state of growth and expansion, okay? The difference between a contact and a contract is the letter R, and the R stands for what? Relationship. Third thing we gotta do, we wanna 10x our sales. The third thing we got to do is we got to look to serve others and solve problems. So once you've gotten yourself out of obscurity, you got this big, fat, juicy pipeline. The next step to 10xing your business is you got to look for problems to solve. If you take a look at Grant's book, Sell or Be Sold, he's got entire chapters dedicated to service and to giving. The idea is that there's only two reasons someone's going to do business with you. Number one, your product or service solves a problem, or number two, they fall in love, and when those two things come together, got a match made in heaven, guys. So if you're looking to create wealth in your life, if you're looking for more money, if you're looking to 10x your sales, look for ways to help others, serve others, solve problems, okay? Take a look at a company like Netflix. How did Netflix become Netflix? How did Amazon become Amazon, right? How did Virgin Records wind up with an airline, for crying out loud? How did that happen? They solved problems. People hated renting videos at the store. It wasn't fun anymore. Netflix capitalized on that. Buying books was a pain in the butt. Jeff Bezos capitalized on that, right? These people solve problems for so many people that they're not even in that business anymore. They're freaking astronauts, for crying out loud. So you want to be an astronaut? Go sell books. Rent movies. Okay, so those are your three tips. The next thing you got to figure out is now what? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with the tips? Okay, so these are the final thoughts. Where are your goals and targets right now? Do you have any? When you started this video and you heard me talk about 10xing your sales, did you do the math already? Because if you haven't, let's do the math right now. So write down what you sold last month or last year. Multiply it by 10. Put the 10x on it. What does that number look like? Do you like it? So I hope you do. You better. Okay, so now what? Okay, I'd like you to make a list. Come up with an action plan. Five actions that you can take consistently to get and stay out of obscurity. 5 things you're going to do to get and stay out of obscurity. Then I'd like you to make a list of everybody who is currently in your power base and then schedule time on your calendar to prospect and nurture that power base daily. And then the last piece of homework that I want you to do, what problems does your business actually solve? And in what ways do you serve your customers and your community? You need to know that, and you need to know that in a very short, poignant statement. Okay? Cardone University. We help companies increase sales 15 to 30% in as little as 90 days by helping them find and handle missed opportunity. I don't need to think about that. I can give that to you straight. Can you give it to me straight? Can you tell me how you solve problems for people? How you help people? How you help others? If you can't drop it like that, you don't know it. So you got to write it down, make it short, pithy, and be able to give it to anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. And now it's time for what? It's time for the call to action part of the video, which means what? If you loved what I have here, if this is making sense to you, it's jiving with you, but you need more information, you want the particulars, happy to give you some of that for free. The next step for us would be to hop on a short 18 to 20 minute call where I will get you some free access to Cardone University. You tell me which particular you need particularization on. Is that a word? I played in Scrabble. Particularization? Sure. Okay. You tell me what you need help with, and I'm going to show you exactly where to go at Cardone University to get that help. Also, I'd love to tell you about our coaching program that we have. We've taken Cardone University, we've attached a coach, gem for salespeople, Cardone U, coach, personal trainer. We put those two things together. I will show you how we have helped over 10,000 companies and small businesses alike increase sales volume and profitability while lowering extraneous costs like turnover and expanding market share to that tune of 15 to 30% in as little as 90 days. And I will show you how we do that in 18 minutes or less. Yes, you can time me. And to schedule that call with me, email me. David@grantcardone.com. That's David, @grantcardone.com, or just call direct 310-777-0352. That's 310-777-0352. 777-0352, david@grantcardone.com. On that call, free access to Cardone U, go over pricing options with you up front and early so it's not a mystery, show you what the program's gonna do for you and your business. You can go play on it if you need to, or if it makes sense, we just sign you up right away. Fair enough? Sounds good. Okay, hey, if you're still watching, thank you for being here. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you got out of this thing and what you're gonna do with it. And last words of Grant Cardone, be great, because nothing else pays. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to talk to you.